Good morning and happy Boxing Day. Welcome to BOTB headquarters in South West London. My name is Rupert Garson, Commercial Director. We are here this morning to judge our second ever prize cash competition, CP 5117. But before we do that, I'd just like to congratulate last week's winner, John Wason. He won our first cash competition, and that was £5,000 just in time for Christmas. But let's see who it's going to be today. So without further ado, I'll hand over to Harriet Leach, the solicitor, to oversee proceedings. Good morning, Harriet. Happy Christmas.
Thanks, Rupert. Morning, everyone. My name's Harriet Leach from Onside Law, and I'll be overseeing the judging this morning. Firstly, I can confirm that the competition data has already been sent to the auditors Wilkins Kennedy. I'd now like to introduce today's judges and ask them to pick a car out of the bag to determine their seating position. Mr. Leo Donnellan.
Good morning, my name is Leo Donnellan. I'm an ex-professional football player, having played with Chelsea, Fulham and Leighton Orient. Red.
Mr. Andy Braithwaite.
Good morning, Harriet. Good morning, my name is Andy Braithwaite and I'm a football referee and mentor. White.
Matt Cannon.
Morning, Harriet. My name is Matt Cannon. I'm a senior county referee and an active footballer. Green.
Trevor Weaver.
Good morning, Harriet. Good morning, I'm Trevor Weaver. I've been refereeing for 30 years and I'm also a mentor. So I have the yellow card.
Peter Georgia.
My name is Peter Georgia. I'm an AFA football and futsal referee, mentor, tutor and observer. Last one, blue.
Okay, judges, please mark on the screen where you think the centre of the ball should be. I'll ask you to do this individually for a few minutes before justifying your position. I'll then ask you all to come to a panel decision on the central screen. Okay, Peter, please may you tell us why you placed your blue cross where you did?
Yeah, except blue crosses there. I do believe the guy in green is a favourite for winning this ball. The guy in the blue, the back there, is just on looking. I've actually used this guy at the back as a straight up vertical, and then I've used the guy across here for his eye line at an angle, and that's where I've come to place my centre ball where the blue is.
Thanks, Peter. Leo, please can you explain the position of your red cross?
Yeah, on the red cross, I believe the player in green is going to head this ball. I think the player behind him is just on looking. I've gauged the position of my cross using his eyes, because I think he's obviously sort of just looking forward to the ball is just sort of coming in here. My cross is higher than my colleagues because I actually think the ball is going to come into him. I think he's also looking quite steeply up. So yeah, I'm disagreeing with my colleagues today, but yeah, I think it's a little bit higher.
Excellent. Trevor, please can you explain the positioning of your yellow cross?
Yes, going by this player's eyes, that gives me where the ball's coming in, I would have said, from this sort of angle. This player is just looking at the ball coming in, so I'm disagreeing on my selection there, but just by going really mainly from this player's eyes and the shape of his head, everything else, I decided to centre the ball and be there.
Thank you. Matt, please can you explain the positioning of your green cross?
Yeah, mine's the green cross in this little cluster of three. I believe this guy's either going to head it imminently. I think it's just coming in. His body language is sort of leaning forward. The guy behind is obviously looking at him, going to head the ball. He doesn't seem to be challenging, he's just sort of on looking. So, and I don't think he's looking as steeply as Leo said. I think he's looking at a ball that's out in the front here, and he's just going to nod it on. So I put my green cross there.
Thanks, Matt. Andy, please can you explain the positioning of your white cross?
Thanks, Harriet. As I said, along with two of my colleagues, we're in this little cluster here. I feel that the beauty of this sort of type of competition is it's about opinions, and in my opinion here, the guy in the blue behind, or red and blue, whatever, just behind the fellow in green, is that he's looking at something which may be closer or further away, but the reason I've placed my cross here is that his eye line looks like it's going directly in front of him. The guy here is almost looks like, I'm not sure he's going to head it on, whatever, but it just looks as if the ball is almost there. So I realised that the ball is about in this position. It's probably a little bit further away than it looks, but in my opinion, the middle of the ball is where I've placed my white cross there. Thank you.
Okay, judges, please can you now come to a panel decision on the central screen?
Well, what have we done? Well,
The vertical, I think he's looking straight up. I mean, four of us think he's looking straight up.
Yeah.
I must admit I didn't really see that much notice, but
Yeah.
I thought the ball was coming in from that angle, but,
Yeah.
but obviously we disagree, so let's start with, I would have said nearer the blue.
Yeah, if we take Trevor out there,
Yeah, take me
and
out.
then obviously
Take
maybe
the
one
line.
line from him.
Yeah.
Straight up from his nose,
Yeah.
straight through where Peter is, really.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. So it's about there. That's,
That's good.
that's it.
That's good. That's good. Straight on.
Now,
It's all around the eyes on this fellow now, isn't it?
Well, it's a matter, I suppose, sorry,
Yeah,
but
go on.
once again, if you want to take me out of that,
Well-
we concentrate on those three?
well,
or-
the only thing is, I think you should, once you've come in this close,
Yeah.
that is, I would agree much more with those eyes somewhere in between the red and blue. But I mean, to give that, certainly,
Well,
if you take an average, if you consider the red,
But the difficulty here with the picture, because it's quite close, is whether the red ball's out here, further away. So they're all pretty much in the same line,
Yeah.
but it's obviously a 2D picture, so
But in fact, even looking at red and yellow, blue, green and white are roughly in the middle of those,
yeah,
those two.
yeah.
I think his head would be tilted back if it was further up, just on this picture. You know, he'd be looking up this way. That's why I've gone with
But
it.
I would have thought you've got to get an average. You've got
Average
to
is
come.
quite down here.
Well, it's only the average of the three. If you take Leo's, you've got to go slightly higher. In other words, the blue cross is nearer the average. Yeah, I would have said.
What you might say to that though, if you do take me out
Yeah.
and consider you height-wise, then you've
If
got
you're,
four.
if you're taking out Leo, you've got to take out Trevor.
Well, yeah.
If you're going to do that.
I'm saying for the height,
No,
obviously,
but
you know.
But if
Then
we're
they'd be
looking
four
at
in
the
about the same
height,
height.
you know, I'm take me out. But I don't think you should take Leo out
Why not?
because he's in the same line as.
You're in the same line.
You're saying the line horizontally, aren't you?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So there's four with
Yeah.
that height. So
Yeah.
if you consider on the outside on that one, then it'd be height-wise.
But really,
it'd be sort of where the blue is.
But even
really.
if you do take them into consideration, the work you're shifting round the three is very little. It's only a tiny bit up
Yeah.
and a little bit to the left. It's not huge.
Yeah.
It's still close to that cluster.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's
So
going to
it's
be close, but I
Right, up
was
on the proper line in, so
Yeah,
from the
put
centre
line.
of his head or from his eye or where am I
from
going?
his eye.
Well, it's almost across that dark patch at the bottom. There's a dark and it goes light, so it's almost there.
Just on top of the light bit.
Should we put a line in and have a
So I'll
look?
just put in a straight line, or where am I going from?
You're going to go across.
Forehead.
there,
Across.
you want to go across.
That's it.
From
Up
his
to-
forehead,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, well, from his eye, I would have said that, yeah, okay. That's about right. No, I would say higher.
Slightly.
Slightly
Yeah,
higher.
slightly higher. So
That's quite a long way up.
Yeah, it is actually.
It's just where there's a dark and light patch. I think it's down there somewhere,
Right there.
personally.
Let's have a look at that.
That's too low, isn't it? That's lower than the what? Any of them.
Yeah, I think that's too.
Yeah, you're too low there.
That lies on the top of where green is, right through the middle of green. Yeah, so we want to go a little bit higher.
It won't go higher if you're going, yeah.
Put across it. Just
High
above,
above.
yeah, just above,
Yeah.
about there.
So all of that, if not more.
Put one in there.
Just go across.
Yeah.
You got
No.
one, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I reckon. Yeah, it's still
It's too high.
too high.
It's too high, isn't it?
Do you reckon? I reckon.
So look, there's two there.
Yeah.
There's two there, isn't there? If we do it that way, so really you've got to go just in the middle.
Just a touch
Yeah.
further down.
That is.
That's literally just above the angle.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
Well done, right?
Yeah.
Quickly up. Okay.
Okay, thank you judges. The coordinates are x919, y824. That's x919, y824. These coordinates will now be passed to Wilkins Kennedy to calculate the winner of the competition, and they will then inform BOTB. That concludes the judging process. Thank you.